King news, my wonderful people. More problem ahead. This is what is happening right now. Hey. Osun election, so Supreme Court gives verdict suit against Governor Oyetola. That is Tinubu's brother. That is the man who came up and said, you know what, it is time that he told us since that he was going to come back as the governor of the state. He know the dates exactly that the verdict will be given, and how he knows the dates only God knows. The courts came together and they said Ademola Adeleke can no longer be the governor. For whatever reason, they said there was overvoting, and this is the same system we want to use for presidential election. So how are we going to get the right president? I cannot tell you. Well, this is what is happening right here and now. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe, as the Supreme Court dismisses PDP, right now, this is what the Supreme Court is saying, against Governor Oyetola. Supreme Court gives verdicts on the suit against Governor Oyetola. The Supreme Court has dismissed an appeal by the People Democratic Party seeking to restore the nullification of the participation of the Osun ex-governor and his deputy, Boyega, Oyetola, and Benedict in the July 19, 2022 governorship election in the state. Justice Emeka of the Federal High Court in Abuja had, in a judgment on September the 30th, 2022, nullified the participation of Oyetola and Alabi in the governorship election on the grounds that their nomination forms were endorsed by an acting chairman of APC, who was also a serving governor of Yobe State, Malam Buni, the Nation has reports. Justice Nwachi judgment was set aside by the Court of Appeal, Abuja, in a judgment in December last year, a decision the PDP appealed to the Supreme Court. In a judgment on Thursday morning, a 5-member panel of the Supreme Court, led by Justice Kalitus Unyozi, held that the appeal by the PDP was without merit and directed the lawyers to the PDP Kende to withdraw his case. The court held that the PDP could not, under the law, question the process leading to the emergence of Oyetola and Alabi as candidates of the All Progressive Congress in the election. This has set election backward. And this is what is happening right now, as our very own brother says he did not forge his results. He does not understand where all this is coming from. So you can see that the matter is really, is rather becoming very serious. A lot of issues are happening in this regard. So many people are trying to understand, what really went on in Osun State. The people of Osun came out in mass and they voted for the candidates of their choice. However, Oyetola took them to court and said that he is the winner because some polling unit there was overvoting, and the verdict is, according to the new law, if there's any attempt that there was overvoting any polling unit, that polling unit is automatically cancelled. So by the time they cancelled units that they felt they were overvoting, at the end of the day, Oyetola had more. Okay, in comparing to Ademola Adeleke, it thereby says that Oyetola remains the governor of the state, and Ademola Adeleke, who has barely not even spent up to 100 days in office, becomes the governor of the state. So when you look at the whole thing, you will see for yourself truly how things are. And if we are to really come out of the current predicament, you will understand, okay, exactly what is happening. You will get it and you understand that there is need, okay, for Nigeria to get the system and to get things right, to get things right and ensure that things are done decently and in order. It is wrong, it is bad for people to accept, for people's mandates to be taken away. This has happened before. Look at what happened to our very own brothers and sisters in Imo State. And since then, Imo State has not had a single day of rest since they put Hope there. The court said Hope is the candidate. Imo State, has never had a single breath of rest. So you can see for yourself that until things change, the people continue to suffer needlessly because some people feel that they are the one who calls the shot, who made you a judge and a ruler over the people. Let them vote and let their vote speak for themselves. Let the vote speak for themselves. However, in Nigeria, what we have is a different ball game altogether. People wake up one morning and they just make up their mind and they tell you that, oh, this person is the leader. This person is the... How did that person become the leader? What were the criterias? If they say it is a democratic setting and that when people vote, their vote will be counted and whoever gets the highest vote become the leader, that means we cannot even trust the vote that is being, that is being given to us. We can't even trust it. We can't even trust. So whoever becomes the president or the leader with whatever capacity or state, it's not because they believe that such an individual, has done well. It is because some buttons have been pressed. So can we continue like that and expect that all of a sudden things will change? I want to plead with you that the answer is no. It cannot just happen. Things cannot just change. If we sit back there and we do nothing, things will not just fall in place and change. So if anything is going to go on, things are going to change. Every single one of us will have to begin to work at it. Yes, it is what it is. And if you really want Nigeria to become a better place, every one of us will have to begin to do what? To rise up and to do all that is needed and necessary to drive us in the right direction. For a long time, we have suffered needlessly. Can we continue like that? I beg your pardon. The answer is no. So for the change to come, it is important that we begin to appropriate change adequately. That's the way we can truly, make a headway. We must appropriate the change adequately for every single one of us. It's not for some people. It's never done that way. It's not for some people. You see, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can have all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. God bless. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. From us, it's bye for now.